Hello, my name is Sage Stanley, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 4, Listening and Learning. We're going to be specifically talking about the barriers that people face in regards to listening and learning in the school place and in work, and then I'm going to give a personal example of something that happened to me and how I overcame it. So I think it's important to note first that I do have ADHD. So a lot of these kind of listening barriers have been amplified for me from a very young age. But luckily, since I was also diagnosed at a young age, I have learned ways to overcome these barriers. But the big ones for me are going to be noise, which looks like having a conversation with somebody or reading something or engaging with anything and having things going on in the background. Be it other people having conversations or other people doing things, it can take you off track of what's happening in front of you, and that can lead to having to ask somebody to repeat what they said or having to reread or redo what you were just doing. I also do struggle with pseudo listening. This is one of my big ones. Whenever I'm listening to somebody speak and I think I'm super locked in, I'm being super attentive, and I snap back to reality and learn that I was not doing that and I have been zoned out for the past minute. This can be super embarrassing. I also have an issue with information overload, which is something that I've noticed I have a lot of trouble with when it comes to super concentrated information, which plays into the story that I'm about to give. So I was in a philosophy course, and there was just a day where I was on the more tired side, and we were learning about Plato's allegory of the cave. And there were so many moments where I had just been zoning out because of my tiredness that I had to talk to my instructor afterwards because the information was so intense that I just didn't really know what to do. I was tired that day as well, so I just really wanted a good recap. And I learned from that after listening to him and having him break it down that what really works with me is that if I'm dealing with intense stuff and I'm getting that information overload, it's really great for me to just break down what I'm listening to into smaller sections and go over that with somebody over time. This works with basically all of the other ones as well. If I get sidetracked in a conversation, I need to come back, and with pseudo listening in case I, kind of notice that I haven't been listening. What's important for me is that I always make sure to be constantly asking questions and stay engaged and ask people if my summarization of what I just heard in just a little bit of the conversation is correct. So just checking in with your person, I think, is a great way for you to make sure that you're engaged and make sure you're retaining information. That is my presentation today. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.